Some people are born to walk. Some are born to run. But a rare few are born to rise, even without legs. This is the story of Aarav, the boy they said would never walk, who taught the world what it really means to fly. Born in a remote village in India, Aarav entered the world without legs. The doctors shook their heads. Neighbors whispered. Even some relatives avoided eye contact. They saw a burden, but not his mother. She saw a miracle. Every morning, she wrapped soft cloths around his lower body so he could crawl. Not just across the floor, but toward a future only she believed in. She taught him to use what he had, not mourn what he didn't. When it came time for school, doors didn't open easily. One headmaster said, "We don't have ramps for children like him." Another muttered, "He'll fall behind." But his mother carried him to school every day. And he never fell behind. In fact, he led. His handwriting was flawless. His questions sharp. And his will unbreakable. He didn't ask for sympathy. He asked for opportunity. One evening, while watching a local race on TV, Aarav leaned closer. He saw athletes in wheelchairs, powerful, fast, fierce. For the first time, he didn't see a limitation. He saw a path. He whispered to his mother, "One day, I'll race too." She smiled through tears. Not because she doubted him, but because she knew what that dream would demand. They couldn't afford a proper wheelchair. So his uncle helped build a custom one out of spare bike parts. Aarav trained every morning. While the village slept, he pushed. While others played, he practiced. Scraped palms, torn gloves, bleeding fingers. But he didn't stop. Years later, he entered the National Para-Youth Games. Everyone saw a kid in a homemade chair. No sponsor, no coach. But when the race began, he didn't just move. He owned the track. Aarav crossed the finish line first. A gold medal around his neck, and tears in his mother's eyes. That race changed everything. News channels picked up his story. Sponsorships followed. He returned to his village not as a star, but as a mentor. He started a program for physically challenged kids. Taught them self-worth. Taught them to dream big in a world that often thinks small. One of his students said, "I don't want legs anymore. I want a heart like his." Aarav didn't win life because he had it easy. He won because he never gave up. He had no legs, but he never needed them. His wings were made of fire, will, and belief. And when the world finally looked up, they saw a boy who never walked, but somehow taught millions how to fly.